How y'all doing? Um, I never ever did New Year's resolutions. Uh, I don't know why, but I never did because people never keep them anyway. What I used to do back when I was blogging every day is give myself a report card for the year. And instead of saying, what am I going to do next year to be better? I look back and see what I did in the past year and how well I did, which will let me know what it is I need to do better. And I used to give myself scores on like cooking. That was always a low one. Cleaning, another low score. Dressing, doing your hair, I would just get D's and F's all over the place. Uh, but I would have major emotionality would be a course that I would take one year when I had something major happen to me, and I would have to see how I did it. So this year, I'm looking back at 2024 and I'm thinking, what courses did I take? I clearly took Widowing 201, which is way better than the 101 introductory course. Because that one, that's just a lot of howling and hollering and crying and carrying on. And it wasn't no fun at all. 201 ain't much better, but it's better. Uh, I'm going to give myself a B plus on 201 Widowing. I think I have put out all the fires. Well, not put out all the fires, but there's none currently ablaze. In fact, I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, Ricky, and I called her the other day because I had a moment where I thought I had no purpose in life and I was trying to figure out what to do. And she says, you're like a fireman standing out with a hose in the driveway and there's no fire. And it was an apt, I thought, uh, picture of what I've been doing. I've now that I don't the huge hulking horror that was 2023 and 2024, well, the very end of 2023 and 2024, defined me completely. It still defines me. It changed me, but it's not who I am completely anymore. And some of that's good. I'm not just a widow. I can get in the car and not look over the side and wonder where he is. Uh, I've stopped wearing his clothes. I can't let go of them yet. But also, I've stopped hate noticing that I'm a widow, and that's been problematic in some respects. Like uh, when he first died, I was like, what? Everything I did, I would run it past him in my head, like, yeah, what would Eric think about this? What would Eric think about this? What would Eric think about this? And I would do it all the time. Now I knew it never when he was here, I would never ask him what he would think ever because I knew he was there. And I used to describe myself as like a ping pong ball in a padded room. He was the padded room. I could run around. So when he wasn't there, I don't know how often he saved me from myself because I wasn't doing it. So I had to do that. And then I've started thinking like Lynn again. And then I've made some mistakes. House is a mess completely. Well, not completely, but ooh, I do want to show you this house, the one I'm making. Look at that. Got the staircase in. Now it took me 3 kits to put together the beginnings of one house, but I'm gonna give me an A on uh hobbying. That's an A hobby right there. Now that's not A plus work. I ain't saying it's good. And that's why you only got to see it briefly because I didn't want you to see all the glue that is clumped around everything. But I'm gonna get an A on that. I'm gonna give myself a B plus on going out and meeting people. I went to a SAG after meeting like coffee. I went to Shut Up and Write, which didn't make a lot of sense because you can't really meet people at Shut Up and Write, but it did get me back into finishing my novel. I am going to finish my novel this year. That is not a New Year's resolution. That is a this year's decision. And let's see, what else? I'll get great. Oh, dog ownership. I'm gonna give myself a C. Took me forever to housebreak. I'm in one of them, and I ain't naming no names over there, Decker. Every once in a while, go in a corner somewhere and leave me a present. I don't know what that's about, but hey. But anyway, my question to you is, what courses did you take this year, and what kind of grades did you get? You know, I like that. I want to know when things ain't going on right with me. I want to know what's wrong with me before the rest of the world figures it out. So they don't come at me and do something to me because I'm not paying attention to where I'm weak or wrong. And I know this thing keeps beeping. I don't know what the beeping is. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still directionless. So how'd you do? And what courses did you take? uh, Hair 65.0, which is 65 years of nonsense. I'm still getting an F. What can you say? Some things you just never can